On Thursday, the final 3 episodes of Harry and Meghan will be released on Netflix. Trailers suggest that Prince Harry and his wife Meghan Markle have more to say about their family overseas, with the latest preview showing the Duchess of Sussex's lawyer claiming there was a war against Meghan. Previous episodes saw the Duke and Duchess of Sussex touch on issues they faced as working royals, including press attention, royal protocol and their relationships with senior members of the firm. While the couple didn't direct any criticism at specific royals, it has widely been assumed that some of their comments were directed at King Charles III, Prince William and Kate, Princess of Wales. One instance sees Harry claim his family did not offer assistance when his then-girlfriend was on the receiving end of intense press and public intrusion. He alleged that when he asked for help, his family said it was a rite of passage and that their wives had to go through it, so why should his partner be treated any differently? Zoe Forsey and Russell Myers, host of and regular guest on the Daily Mirror's Pod Save the King podcast, discussed the first volume of Harry and Meghan on last week's episode. Talking about Harry's comments, Ms. Forsey said, "He didn't directly say it was about William and Charles, but there's not really anyone else it could have been." Harry criticized the general treatment of women entering the royal family, saying it was through his mother that he learned about the pain and suffering of women marrying into this institution, a comment interpreted as being about Kate. As Harry spoke, an image of the Princess of Wales flashed across the screen, accompanied by the headline, "Princess in Crisis." Later in the series, Meghan talks about her first meeting with Kate, a casual dinner at Kensington Palace. The Duchess' description has been described as particularly unfair, with Ms. Forsey and Mr. Myers arguing it paints the Prince and Princess of Wales in an unfortunate light. In the second episode, Meghan described the dinner at which the future Duchess of Sussex wore ripped jeans and was barefoot. "I was a hugger. I've always been a hugger. I didn't realize that was really jarring for a lot of Brits," she said. "I guess that I started to understand very quickly that the formality on the outside carried through on the inside." Mr. Myers said, "Kate and William come in for pretty bruising encounters." Meghan talks about their first meeting saying, "I'm a hugger." Typically Americans, I suppose some Brits will say, are sort of over the top and emotional. He continued, "And William and Kate, as a representation of the British royal family, are very staid, have a stiff upper lip and that just went down like a lead balloon. So you get this whole concept of they, Harry and Meghan, are the really chilled out people who wanted to modernize the monarchy, and essentially that is quite true, but you can't just put a bulldozer through the centuries-old institution. You've got to respect some of the, mainly archaic, tones within it." "I thought that was quite unfortunate with Kate and William because I do think they are quite warm people." Ms. Forsey added, "This was, during, the early days of their relationship, and while they obviously, I'm assuming, hoped it would work out, they didn't know that they weren't going to break up 6 months later. They are used to this world of knowing that people sell stories, you've got to have your